It's your final?
This is, I'm here with Mr. Robert. And he was a part of the civil rights era. So I'm here to ask him a couple interview questions to get a feel how it was living back then. Back then, during the civil rights era. The first question I would like to ask you is, where did you grow up?
In Chase, Maryland.
Chase, Maryland.
It's Baltimore County.
Close to Middle River.
Yeah, it's probably about 10 miles from Middle River.
And closer to Hartford County.
No, it's closer to Middle River.
Okay. Close to Middle River. How was everyday life like?
It was a small community, no running water, no bathrooms. Everything was outside bathrooms. Pretty much growing up on a farm.
So you grew up on a farm?
Pretty much.
Okay. What was your first encounter with racism when you was growing up?
Pretty much when we had to go get water, you had to go to a pump.
A pump?
Pump. They had a pump to set up in a place called Benji's.
Benji's,
right? Benji's is inside of Chase. But it was like 3 miles from our house.
Okay. So you had to walk 3 miles just to get water?
No, we had to drive. You started driving at a very early age.
What age did you start driving?
About 10.
So you was driving a car at 10 years old?
Truck.
Wow. So they didn't have license or nothing back then?
It wasn't like it is now. See, back then, they pretty much ain't bother you. I mean, why? Because you was a farm area.
Okay.
And you build tractors and things of that nature. So when you needed water or something, right, the police ain't too much bother. It wasn't no crimes. You might see somebody get arrested once every 2 weeks. And that was pretty much for drinking or fighting or something.
So only the black folks had to go 3 miles to get water?
Pretty much. Or the white ones that were doing as bad as we were.
Oh, the whites were much closer to get their water?
They had running water.
Okay.
Chase, Maryland didn't have running water.
Okay, but there was some white people in there had running water.
So the white people lived in Oliver Beach. 90% of them, 95% of them had running water.
Okay. Definitely. Being that you're African American during this time, how were you treated?
They didn't say a lot, hey, what's up, that type of thing, right? They spoke, you was treated like you were second-class citizens, By you being young, they dealt you, but it was Mr. and Mrs. You was more polite then, right? Because when you talk trash, you basically pay for it.
But to white people?
Right.
Okay. What event during this period resonate to this day in your mind?
Oh, man. The schools out there. Well, no, I can't say the schools out there because the schools are more open because so many blacks out there now.
Okay.
They don't treat you as bad as second-hand citizens out there now. Because when they start closing the projects up, they start building there. And everybody, they start pushing them out of the city and pushing them there.
Who, the black folks?
Right.
Okay.
And they were pushing the blacks out of the city and sending them to counties.
Okay.
And I don't think what really, they speak because they have to, or they deal with it, they have to. But the people in my generation, basically, right, they changed. It was mostly the parents, the older people. But the people in my generation, they more or less, they got along. They get along a lot better now.
Okay.
Yeah, I think because the younger generation fights back.
Okay. Was there a time where, during your youth, where the whites and blacks were somehow against each other because of an event, a crime, or how people was treated?
They treated us like we was workers, even though most people done their own thing. But you went to work, and wasn't a problem getting jobs then, but it's still in the same nature. We was second nature. I mean, we came second. They put up with us. They put up with us, basically. But they didn't, we was good old boys, basically, It tell. You didn't go to nobody's house and eat. You didn't. But then when you went somewhere, you basically hitchhike. If your parents ain't take you or a friend ain't take you, right? You basically hitchhike where you got to, and they would stop and put you on the back of the truck or something of that nature. But it just was. Y'all generation helped in a sense, and it didn't help in a sense. But y'all generation really made them start fearing you, because y'all started doing things that we were. And I ain't gonna say fear, just wasn't allowed to do. You didn't disrespect them.
Okay.
And that was pretty much something you didn't do. That was a no-no.
Did you have any Caucasian friends when you were growing up at this time?
When I played football, and then when I was younger, no, no. You see him speak. Y'all didn't sit in the houses, and you didn't go to the house and play.
Okay.
And they didn't come to your house and play. Basically school. We dealt with them in school.
Did you see any friends or other relatives have Caucasian friends?
No, that wasn't going. It wasn't happening. You find people like your fathers and mothers that work with them, and you would hear them speak on them, but they wasn't no thing right where y'all ain't hang out.
Okay.
You ain't had to worry about that one.
Were your parents or anyone or you involved in any protests or civil rights events or marches?
No. My father and mother might have done that, right? When I was coming up, you accepted things. You accepted what was going on. When King came about, when he started protesting, then I was 16, 17 years old, and I based the kid less. It was like, I don't have to put up with him and I don't have to deal with him. So that's basically how it went.
So, how did you feel when Martin Luther King was assassinated?
For real, I didn't care, because I was I don't want to say I was too young to understand, but when you're coming up in that period of time, right, you learn to accept a lot of things. So you basically looked at it right way, ain't no going to change no how, so it really didn't matter.
Definitely.
You hear your parents talking about things getting better and all that, right? But as a kid, you ain't pay no mind. You're like, yeah, all right. They don't mess with me, I don't mess with them.
Definitely.
But we was taught, yes sir, no sir, but you fought back. And that was, I don't know if it was because of city life or country life, but we grew up because in the country, and we was taught to show them respect and to walk away, but we put it into a corner, fight, and that's what we would do.
Right. Did you think that the Black Panthers had an impact on you as a youngster?
I think the Black Panthers, in a sense, made it worse, because see, they was to me, white folks was always scared for us to advance, and then when the Panthers came about, they were so scared of them, they judged all blacks by what they was doing. So I think it really made it hard in some sense, but I guess we was in different places. It got worse. It really depends upon what whites you're dealing with. Because some whites, and people now, they call them filthy whites or trash whites or low-income whites.
White trash?
Yeah, basically, but they was more friendly because they knew they was doing like bad as we was doing, and they worked in fields and such every day. Like I said, the first